fill in everybody. I know some people said they weren't going to be able to make it tonight. So one thing I wanted to talk about is that Jennifer and Austin are going to be starting back the accountability calls for Dream Team like they did last year, but it's going to be a different format. So I just kind of wanted to give y'all some details and talk about that a little bit. So Pam, I know you're new, and so last year several of us participated in weekly accountability calls, and they would last, Jennifer, what, about 2 to 3 months usually, the groups would. So we would meet once a week, and we would have a list of activities for the week that we would do that would help grow our business. So we would take a picture of those and submit it in a chat. So that would be kind of like the accountability portion. And then on the meeting that we had once a week, they would share training tips, things that would help us grow our businesses, things that they've been learning. Sometimes they would ask some of us to share. But anyway, so they haven't done that in several months now. So they're going to start that back next week. So I'm going to participate in this round of accountability calls. And I know Jennifer is and Ashley is. So there will be a weekly meeting on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. So same time. So whatever we do, if you decide to join them, this will be our weekly meeting, what we do with them, in other words. We don't want to overwhelm people with
I'll tell you what, I'm talking about overwhelmed. I am very confused. I keep seeing, I think I'm on so many groups that I'm seeing this meeting is this time and this meeting is this time. I am so confused by all these meetings. Like Jennifer tagged me in one today and I'm like, where is this one going to be? It's just, there's so many. I'm just confused about what's what.
The one I tagged you in today is the one that she's talking about right now. So it would replace this call tonight. And that's what I was saying. Like, you might want to do that because it's going to be us plus like Allison's team. I don't know if you know Belinda, but her team, it'll be everybody that's under Austin and Jennifer. So, and I did them all 12 months last year. And I mean, it helped my business so much because it keeps you have to turn in your form. And there may be a week where like you're really, really busy and you can't do anything that week. Well, that's okay. However, like kind of having to turn in that form to them makes you think, okay, I need to message like a few people. I need to try to get some replies. So, because for me, like I need that accountability, or I don't really push myself to get our work done because, you know, we can catch ourselves scrolling and not messaging. I mean, I'm really, really bad about doing that. So it was really, really helpful last year just to be, and you don't have to talk on the Zoom calls that we have or anything like that. And I don't think, I'll let Amanda share more details, but I did them all 12 months last year and I loved them. And whoever usually does them all.
And just know that there's going to be probably a lot of things over the next month or so with all this going on and the incentives that Plexus has released that you can plug into that'll be there available, but you don't have to. And you can't do everything. I mean, really, you just can't. So this would be just it'd be this weekly meeting. And then if you want to do any extras, you can. And that's not to say that we might not have a power hour, just our team, maybe once or twice a month that you can, you know, hop in on and ask questions, bounce ideas. We could share what we're doing or sample messages or sample posts, you know, those kinds of things. But it's not going to be required. Just the weekly meeting at 9 o'clock on Tuesdays, that would be the requirement. But like Jennifer said, if something happens and you've got something going on, you know, we can figure that out, you know. But what else was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. I've got stuff scribbled down. But so basically, like Jennifer was saying, though, the point of it is it helps us be consistent in our activity. And we've done some things on our own sometimes, but I just think right now with all that's going on in the world and everything, that it would just be good for us to come together with all a dream team, like what we've done in the past, and kind of get some direction going for our businesses and really work towards one goal. So the requirements, so to speak, for the accountability calls, I'm going to just name a few things, and these would be things that you would do on a weekly basis. You would turn in your sheet once a week. So, for example, starting new conversations with people. that don't have to be about Plexus. Like Jennifer's in a separate chat right now where she's doing 2 a day. So I don't know what they'll say for the week. I don't know if they'll say 10, but just to give you an idea, 10 new conversations a week. You can space that up however you want to be. It can be about Plexus or not about Plexus. Friending 2 new people on social media, on Facebook, or following them on Instagram. Doing 2 posts a day. Again, it doesn't have to be about Plexus, and it can be in your stories too. A mixture. You make it work for you. 2 follow-ups. Those would be people that you have talked with in the past. And I'm just kind of giving you the daily numbers. It'll be a little bit higher for the whole week, but you can pace yourself out how you want to do that. Honestly, when I look at this, for some of this, for me, it'd be easier to knock it out. Take an hour, you know what I'm saying, and do as much as I can, and then fit in my other stuff during the week. That's probably what I'll do, but you can work it however you want to work it. And then I know on the sheet somewhere will be third-party tools, and I know Jennifer's probably talked to you about that at least a little bit, where a third-party tool is when you share something about Plexus that is not directly coming from you. It could be a video. It could be a testimony. It could be inviting them to an event. It could be sending them a sample. I mean, there's all kinds of things. So that'll be on the sheet, but there won't be a requirement, I don't think, towards that. You just want to be mindful to try to share some of those things during the week. And if it's on the sheet and you're tracking that, when you see it, it'll be a reminder to try to think, well, I wonder who I could send the video to this week. I wonder who I could invite to an event, a Facebook event, things like that. Any questions? So that's just a brief, quick overview. Sherry, let me know if you have any questions. Sherry, I know you did the accountability calls last year. So I do feel like these calls, for the ones of us participated last year, I think there's going to be more flexibility, let me say it that way, with these calls and how you want to do it and what works best for you, which I'm really happy about. Because, sometimes when you feel like you have to do something a certain way, maybe you've got a different style compared to somebody else, and then that can kind of make you stressed out thinking you have to do what everybody else is doing, but it might not really fit your personality or who you are or what you've got going on in your life. And I feel like this is going to offer some more flexibility. So, any questions? And they'll have their first meeting next Tuesday night, and I'm sure they'll go over some of this as well, because I know they are working out the details, but that just kind of gives a brief overview of what the accountability calls are. And like last year, Sherry, I want to mention, we had to share our numbers in the chat, or no, on the meeting, like how many people, new customers you got that week, or new ambassadors, right, and third-party tools. They're not sharing any of that this time. It'll be on your sheet for you to keep up with, and you take a picture of your whole sheet when you turn it in every week, but we're not going to share that out loud.
So where are we getting those sheets?
They will give them to us next week.
That makes it less stressful. I just
yes, I know.
with trying to get on kilter with school, I just hope I can, I'm a little stressed out.
No,
I think it'll be a little bit better. I don't want to say better. Flexible was the right word, like Amanda said, than last year, because like the group that I'm doing right now, this is our last full week to do it. And I mean, in some ways it was more challenging, and in some ways it was a lot less challenging. And so I think when Jennifer asked us for our feedback from the group that we're doing right now, I just gave it, I just shared with her some of the things I really liked about it and some of the things I didn't. I am terrible. I'm good at doing stories, because I can grab quick photos, and I don't feel as you don't have to write out a whole post on the picture if you want to share a picture in a story. But I was not.
I have started gravitating to stories because I like to take a bunch of stuff.
So, and I wasn't doing good on my post. I was only posting once a week. Well, on this one, we were having to do 2 social media posts. So that could be Instagram or Facebook. So if you've seen me posting more the last 7 weeks, that's why. I've had to post 2 times a day for a minimum of 5 days, between Sunday and Saturday. So I usually try to take the weekend off unless I skip a day during the week, and then I have to do 2 on Saturday. So it's kind of been hard to do that, because that's been kind of out of my comfort zone, and I'm oh, this is so not. But at the same time, it's really boosting, the more you post on social media, whether it's personal, product oriented. I mean, you want to try to get as personal and tell stories as much as you can. I can see that my likes have increased on my photos and my pictures. So I'm like, okay, well, that's really good, because that means people are watching what I'm putting up. So when I do a Plexus post, it's not going to get lost, because people are seeing it. They are noticing it. So I think that was really helpful, and we didn't have to really do that in the accountability chats last year. So kind of, having you do a little bit more.
Setting a goal is good for the social media, because I need that, because like just getting busy and everything. But like Jennifer said, it doesn't have to always be sitting down and write a post. Even if you want to do stories for your day, just
Right.
do personal story, a Plexus story, or too personal. It does. They're going to let you determine that part, which I really like.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
what else were you gonna say?
So the reach outs, they're not having to do like so many reach outs a week. It's more like starting conversations and following up.
Yes.
What did we have to do before? Wasn't it like a lot of reach outs that we had to do before?
No, you just had to post like how many Plexus conversations you had, and then how many third-party tools you shared. I don't think there was that goal last year. At least towards the end, the last 3 to 6 months, there wasn't one, but you did have to report the numbers. And then like even Austin, he's like so detail oriented. He had you put like how many conversations you had every day. And I'm like, I can't do that. I just need to go back through the week and look. So, I mean,
yeah, that was stressful.
Yeah. So I will say, like, for the chat that I'm doing right now, for the group we're doing right now, the 2 social media posts has been the hardest thing for me to do, because we just have to do 10 reach outs and then 10 follow-ups. Well, they didn't say that those had to be different. So, depending on who your 10 reach outs were and how you spoke to them, that could be your follow-up for the end of the week. So I didn't stress myself.
Yes, that's good. We don't want this to be a stressful thing.
No.
And honestly, I asked Jennifer and Austin a lot of questions about this today before I even brought it, because I know where a lot of people are at on our team just with their loads right now. And I wanted this to be something that would work for us. And what they have in mind, I feel like is what we have wanted, what we were trying to do, but just it's been hard to get everybody together on the same page. But just more flexibility and just really some encouragement and community right now through all of this, and just working together to grow our businesses, but in a way that will not be stressful for us, but yet help us be a blessing to other people. Because we do know there's a lot of people struggling financially right now that could benefit for a couple $100 a month. Think about how many people right now that's lost jobs. And I know Sherry, with you not being able to work right now. So just to be able to come together and move forward, in other words, that's really it, with consistent activity. And some people's their activity consistent might look different than yours on your sheet. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be going stalking people's sheets. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that. But if somebody else they have 35, 40, 50 conversations during the week, more power to them. I know what I can do right now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that we're in a good place, our team, to come back together and do this. But now I'm not going to pressure you if you feel like it's too much. I mean, that's totally fine. I just feel like this is what we're going to do right now as far as the weekly meetings and just trying to be accountable and just come back together and have some community and sharing ideas and just even how to share during this time right now. I know there's still a lot of questions with people surrounding that topic.
And there was, I listened to, I think it was like 16 minutes, hour-long call. I don't think I listened to all of it, but I listened to the first 16 minutes after Patrick interrupted me 400 times during it. I'm going to go back and listen to it again tomorrow. But it was Brooke Hemingway and Emily Gibson's team training call yesterday. And it was really good. They had this one girl, she consistently signs 3 to 6 people a month, no problem. And she talked about what you need to do to help your mindset to do that. And I thought, whoa, that girl has got it going on. And I need to be telling myself that, because it really goes back to Austin and Jennifer had Sheila Medina on one of their calls, and it may have been back in
November, I think. I remember.
Okay, it was before Christmas. And she
Good.
talked about, like, your belief needs to be at 110% in these products. Because if it's not, like, you're just not going to go as far as you want to go. And that is pretty much what this girl talked about today. And she didn't come out and say that, but you could tell, like, her belief was off the charts. And not just in the products, but in the business side of this. She was like, I mean, I'll forward it and let y'all listen to it, but she literally.
Can you put that in the April chat?
Yeah, I will. That's the one I'll send it in. But it was very helpful because it really was just kind of preaching to me, basically saying, look, y'all don't need to be feeling bad about reaching out to people. They're not helping you. You're helping them. You are giving them products to boost their immune system, for their body to feel better. You are putting income in their pockets to help them pay their bills. So stop thinking that you're like, don't have that mindset that you're wanting to sell anything, or that, they're going to think that you're selling that way. If you're not going into it with your heart that way, then it's on them what they think. So, I know that I struggle with red light stories. Like I tell myself something that's not going to work before I even try to draft the message. And
yeah,
I don't even give somebody a chance to hear what I need to say. So I'll send it.
But y'all can think about it. You don't have to tell me tonight, oh, I want to do it. But you can just let me know the next couple of days, and I'm going to reach out to some others from the team who weren't able to be on tonight. But it'll start next week, and like I said, I feel like there's more flexibility. So you can think about it, though. Ashley, do you have anything?
What's the time frame that they're aiming for? Like 6 weeks or 8 or?
I did ask that, I think, till the end of May.
Okay.
So by the time we get going next week, I guess that will be about 6 weeks in, 6 or 7.
And I think last year we took the month of June off because we had convention.
Mm-hmm.
So we may that may be why we're trying to get it done by May. So I really, really hope we have convention. I have never been, and I have worked so hard to go this year, and it's close. It's not in Las Vegas, it's in Nashville.
Yes. Jennifer said that right now it's on until the very last minute, that everything is going. And they'll wait till the very last minute to call it off, is what she said.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope we can go.
So many unknowns. All right, so any questions about that? And y'all can just message me if you want to participate, or I'll follow up with you.
I definitely want to do it.
Okay, great.
But first of all, I mean, this is totally off subject, but I am so excited right now. I just signed my second one. And tonight.
Yeah.
My second one tonight. Like 2 today.
Two today?
2 today. I am so stoked. I can't even stand it. I am so like
That's
2 today.
great.
Is that your first 2?
First 2.
Yeah.
Well, first 2 to sign up as ambassadors. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
One more and she goes silver. She told me I just got to get one more. And I said, no, you don't. I mean, Pam, like the accountability groups are nothing for her because Pam already knows so many people. And people trust her. They see how much better she feels. I'm like, you need to go for 4 more and get the $600.
Well, I know I am. That's what I told my husband. I said, I'm definitely going for 4. But 1 would like totally.
And also just keep in mind that the people you sign up, they're eligible to do the same. So, I mean, it's really amazing that you could come on board like that.
Yes.
Well, congrats. That is so exciting.
I know. I'm so excited. Like, this is top 10 moments of my life. Excited. I mean, like, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Like, really.
I
I don't sell stuff. I've never really sold anything. And so I just know what it's done for me.
You're still not selling anything. You're just sharing it.
Right. Right.
I don't
How long
sell
have
things.
you been
Okay,
doing
I give them away.
What's that, Ashley?
don't sell things either. I give things away, but
Right.
somehow I'm making money doing this. So I really do have a purse. Like I buy for my family, like my mother-in-law and my mom, and I don't make them pay a dime of shipping or tax. I'm just like, here's how much the product costs, you know. And then I have another guy that I really do give it to him. So yeah, I'm really probably not doing as well as I should be.
Hey, but the Lord has blessed you from being a giver like that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you know, if it'll help somebody. I'm sorry I've not been very attentive, y'all. My grandmother is on the doors of heaven right now. So we're my mom and my sister have been texting me. So she's feeling like she may not, well, she's able to talk still, but she just knows it's not going to be long. And so she's feeling like it's maybe even throughout the night, is what she told my aunt. She said, I just feel like I don't want my family around. But she's on hospice, but she's not in a nursing home. And so it's kind of an interesting situation how it's been. The family's taking care of her mostly. So, you know.
so she did say she wanted y'all around.
Well, me and my sister went today, so I don't think that we'll go, but I think my dad probably will go down there. And my mom's like, but tomorrow's your birthday. I don't want her to go on your birthday. And I said, but if that's God's will for her, I want it for her more than anything in this world, you know. So that's
She's
what I
such a godly woman, anyways, isn't she?
Oh my
Ashley?
goodness.
Like you have spoken so highly of her.
Word. Yes, she is wonderful. She's been having dreams and visions of the Lord and just is so close, so close. So I hope it is tomorrow. It'd be a great birthday present for me. It'd be sad, but it'd be a great birthday present because I know how bad she wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I know that has to be.
sorry, I've been like looking over here the whole time.
No, okay. Oh, I forget. We're on Ashley's Zoom, so I shouldn't run out of time. I was going to ask any questions about the April incentive. So right now, 10% off welcome packs until April 30th, and then anyone can join for $9.95, get a 7-day trial for free, and they do not have to purchase a welcome pack. So they can join for $9.95 and get a free 7-day trial of Slim. So pretty amazing. They basically, that deal or special is really targeted for people who can't afford a welcome pack right now, like on the day they sign up. So it's an incentive to help those who want to get a welcome pack but maybe can't have the money, share with some friends or family who are able to purchase a welcome pack, and they can earn some commission to be able to not only buy a welcome pack, but if they share with 3 friends or family, they'll pocket at least $200 or more after their welcome pack. So just to try to help put some cash in people's pockets, because everybody, I mean, so many people are struggling financially right now. So that's the main April promos. And if you sign 3 people, you get an extra 100 from Plexus on top of your building business bonuses. And then if you sign 6, you get an extra 350. Is that right? I have to keep looking back at my graphics. Jennifer's checking for me. I know the total amount. If you sign 6 new ambassadors this month, you should make around $600. I know the total. And I think it's just an extra 350 or so Plexus is given. And if you sign 3 new ambassadors, you should make around I'm trying to think, 225, I think was the amount. But any questions about those? No questions? Clear as mud. And anybody who goes silver for the first time, like Pam, will get an extra 100 on top of the promo stuff going on for this month, because that would be your silver, $100 silver bonus.
You are going to be bringing home the bacon this month.
So are you working from home right now, Pam?
I am in my closet. I moved my desk into my closet to get away from these crazies. Yeah, but I'm working from home. But I work part-time, like 25 hours a week.
Okay.
And then
Well, I'm glad. And I think y'all all saw I put in the Dream Team Business Builders group on Friday. There was like an April content calendar, and it had post ideas for all products. It gave you kind of like a product a day, Monday through Friday, that you could post about for Plexus. And in the comment section, it actually gave you an example post that you could tweak. So a great resource, especially if you're going to be doing the accountability calls, if you need some inspiration. And I like that was educational content because, like I said, there's been some questions from people about how to share Plexus. And I think right now is a great time for educational content because everybody's thinking about their immune system right now. I mean, they don't want to get sick, are looking for ways to boost their immune system. So a great time to let people know about the products. And I know me and Ashley's talked about this in the past because there's times with what people recommend doing on social media. It's almost like a circle. It comes back around. What you hear, what goes around comes back again. Sometimes they said not to share as many product posts. But I know personally, Ashley's talked about this, that I have gotten customers sometimes from doing a product post because a lot of people don't know about all the different products out there, and something about that product or what you can say it could help with might speak to a person that slim might not catch their attention. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good resource in the business group for content for really this month, next month. Some good stuff in there. But that's all I have. Anybody have anything else?
Sorry, I've been looking for the graphics. I just have not been able to find them. So, yeah, it's $100 for 3. Enroll 6 new personally sponsored ambassadors with the purchase of any welcome pack and earn another $250.
Okay,
so $350 total, and then you've got all those bonuses. Every time somebody under you purchases a welcome pack, you get $25. I don't know if you knew that, Pam. So you'll get $25 for your 2, well, 50, since as long as they both purchased a welcome pack, or when they purchase their welcome pack, you'll get 25.
The ambassadors, they're paying you out in 72 hours for the extra $100 bonus, and then you'll get a silver bonus that'll come with your commission check for next month after April ends.
That is crazy.
It's exciting.
This is really like everybody that's new. I can't go get a silver bonus again. So I'm like, I can get the add 3, but I'm like, anybody that's
joining for basically $100, that's your welcome pack and joining fee. So it's really, and a 7-day trial, Slim.
Yeah, that's how I've been selling it. Yeah. It's $100 for 4 products, or 3 products. How many products? 3.
You could even say, after they get their welcome pack, if you want to recoup your money, you could use your 7-day trial for samples. Let your mama, sister, friend try it. So
that is a really good idea. Listen to Pam. She was like, did you just hear her? She's been selling it for $100. So they're $9.95 plus they're 10% off of a $99 welcome pack. So she's selling it for $100. And they get 3 products plus a 7-day trial. That is good marketing.
Well, and the way, everybody loves free shipping. And that's what it is. It's because I saw, that post is $9.94 and then 1 cent for the shipping. And that's when I can tell people that the yearly thing is $9.95, but something about when somebody says free shipping.
Yeah. We have noticed
that is no joke.
People's attention.
That's what both of these have been like, whoa, free shipping. And I'm like, well, yeah, but really you're saving a whole lot more than that. But,
she's going to be good at helping us draft messages in the future.
Can y'all hear me? Am I on mute?
No, you're off of it right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're good. I'm proud of you, Pam. You've only been doing this since right at 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You signed in
But I'm
January.
just excited that these people waited to sign up this month. Like I'm,
Yes, yes.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because that helped. All in the Lord's timing.
That's right, girl.
I'm on my Plexus iPad from last March when I added 6 people. I love my iPad.
That's so good. All right. Well, I don't have anything else if y'all don't. And so, Pam, you definitely said yes. And Sherry, you can let me know about the accountability calls, and then I'll reach out to some who weren't able to be on tonight.
Sounds good. Thank you, Amanda, for putting
You're
that on.
welcome. Thank y'all for
Yeah.
hopping on. And like I said, just because we do, if we start those accountability calls next week and more from our team are on there, it's not to say we still can't meet in a smaller format, but it just won't be like a required weekly thing, because I don't want y'all to be overwhelmed and everybody needs family time and all those things. So, and thanks for offering to do that power call Thursday night, Jennifer. I might not be home just because if it's not raining, we've been almost at the other house trying to work until dark, but
No, that's fine. I just know that I can't commit to anything during the day because
yes.
I mean, I could hop on, but if my phone rings or I get emails, that comes first. So I would rather just commit to a 9 o'clock Thursday night and do a power hour with anybody because I know we do still have some other people working.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know I saw Julie's been working. She said in a chat today, I think her chat 9 days straight. So at Target, bless her heart, getting probably exposed to all kinds of things. So, well, it was so good to see y'all. Thank you for hopping on. And keep us posted, Pam, when you get that 3rd one and maybe 6th one by the end of the month. I mean, I would be really cheering somebody on our team for $600. I'll be like flipping out.
It'd be really awesome if your people, when you talk to them, you mention to them, like you can get somebody to do this with you accountability wise, like it's always more fun to do something together. And when you start, go ahead and get your next person signed up with them, because they can join for $9.95 too. I mean, that's really it's $30 than normal. I mean, that's just amazing. $30 is a lot of money.
And kind of like bouncing off what Ashley said, I know you're still kind of new, so I don't know if you've heard the color personalities, but yeah, there's this book called what is it called, y'all? The Four
Colors of Multi-Level Marketing.
Yes. And so people are known as either red, yellow, blue, or green. And so a red personality for network marketing is someone who money really catches their attention. They're money oriented, goal oriented. It's not that anything's wrong with that. It's just that they think like that in terms of money and goals and stuff. And then like a yellow is somebody who really wants to help people. Like that's their jam, and so to speak, that's what speaks their language. And then green is like people who really want details, and lots of times they like kind of the science. They want to know the why behind it. And blue are people who really like to have fun. So Jennifer can kind of probably send you an overview. I think there's some graphics on those 4 personality types, but I wanted to bounce off what Ashley was saying, because think about your people that you're signing up. What would kind of speak to them? Like there's some people, if you were to say right off the bat, oh, you can make all this money. Like, you go sign up 3 people for $300 a month. They might be like, oh, red light. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I was in the beginning. When I heard Austin talking to my husband about Plexus, I'm like, I ain't even tried this, and you done talking about making money. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't speaking my language, because I'm more of a yellow in general. And anyway, so if their personality is more blue, like having fun, I mean, getting together for team retreats and earning free trips and going to convention, like just about how much fun this could be doing it together, that community, getting together and doing this with your friends, that might speak their language. But that's just something to kind of think about when you're talking to people. Have you ever heard of that at all?
I've heard of the colors, but not from for whatever, multi-level marketing or whatever. But I mean, I've done a test like that before, but I can't remember what
can't remember what you were.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm a yellow because I'm, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of yellows on our team.
Like 90,
Mhm.
like 90%.
Yes.
We have a team full of
Mhm.
yellows. We
And
all
I
care
think-
about
I
everybody.
think sometimes I could have some more red, but just having 6 kids and just life, it just the goal aspect, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just kind of got shoved down under, just trying to help my kids and help everybody and survive.
I mean, I like to make money, but I'm not,
That's not
that
the
doesn't
first
drive
thing
me.
that's kind of going to draw you about this. Yes.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm really excited about making that money this month.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I know sometimes
Yeah.
red kids can get a bad rap, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's just different things catch people's attention and speak their language. But just because money might catch somebody's attention, they might have a missionary in their mind or a family they'd like to help support with that money. You know what I'm saying? So it's not anything bad about it. But that's definitely something Jennifer probably has a graphic saved. I would have to dig to
I
find
think
mine.
there's one in Dream Team, so I'll look.
But it's just neat to kind of think about that and try to figure out what people are. So Ashley's a big old red. I'm messing with her.
I was like, no, she's not. She's a green. She's all about the science of it.
I'm a
Yellow
yellow
And
green.
yellow.
I'm a yellow green.
I don't know. I guess I'm more of a yellow, but I don't know.
Totally off subject. Have y'all ever purchased from Misfit Market?
No,
Have y'all
I
heard
did.
of it?
I think I saw a post the other day. Is it vegetables or fruit or something?
Yeah, it's stuff that's not pretty enough to put into the supermarkets. Like they're not perfect, but they look like stuff like I would grow in my yard. You know what I mean? I have a friend that does it, and so I've ordered my first box, and it's all fresh fruits and vegetables, and it's like 40% off cheaper.
Okay, you'll have to do a post on that.
Please do.
I want to see
What's
that
it
because I
called?
something else this week.
Misfits Market. Let me know if you
Cool.
decide to do it, and I'll give you my code, because then I get 25% off my next box, and you get 25% off your first one.
Did you
Okay.
feel like it was a good price?
It's for me, it was $21 for a box,
That's not bad.
and I don't know exactly how much. I can't remember how much that is, but $22 for a box of fruits and vegetables alone is, or
Pretty good.
21 is a good price. But a friend of mine said that a small box, which is what I got, would last her a week.
Yeah. So do you get to pick it out, or they just send you a random?
Well, the first box, it's random stuff, but which I'm kind of excited about that, because I mean that way I'll try something
Yeah.
that I normally wouldn't pick up,
Yeah.
and find a way to cook it. But after your first box, you can choose if you want what goes in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to see it when you do a post on it when you get it.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, that would be a really good adding value post, Pam. Like just to your general audience, that's a good like adding value,
Right.
And that's a good
Right.
post.
Yeah, my kids are going through some fruit right now. We're always at home, so I don't know what it is. They're just hungry. It's almost like it feels like every day is a snow day, but yet it's nice outside in spring where you think you're gonna eat around the clock.
I've never spent so much on groceries in my life. I promise,
I was
ever.
feeling really bad about it last week because I was still trying to be within a decent budget, and I'm like, okay, hold up. Josh is for every single meal right now, and then I was talking to somebody, and she reminded me of how much we're in general that they're saving on gas, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you're right. He's saving so much on gas because he usually drives to Atlanta every day, so. Man, we're saving some money, so I went and added like $50 more of groceries to my next week.
Yeah, for real. I did
I
the
didn't
same
feel
thing.
bad about it because I'm like, we really are saving, not going out to eat and.
Well, that's what I was saying. I'm spending more on groceries than I ever have, but yet we're not going out to eat and dropping $50.
Right. Yes.
another thing for me is when I go to the store, I'm feeling like I need to buy everything we need.
Me
Like
too.
I don't
Yeah.
want to leave one stone unturned. So I'm buying like shampoo, even though I've still got half of a bottle left. And it's not that I'm hoarding, it's just that I think to myself, well, I don't know when I'm gonna be back in the store. So I think I've got to get everything we need. So I've been spending more money.
Mm-hmm.
Bought things that I probably wouldn't have bought.
Say hey.
So pretty. Here, Joy has that shirt.
She's got food on her mouth still. Well, it was so good seeing y'all. Let us know if we can help or you have any questions. And like I said, that new call starts next week.
Will they send us our page and stuff before then, or will we start before then, or will we start that day and they'll send us everything?
I'm thinking that day because he said the first meeting that night.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, they'll go over all of what we're going to do, or just the sheet, how to fill it out, what the call will consist of the first one. We shouldn't have to have done anything. I mean, most of us will have, but I don't think we should have had to have
But
anything.
y'all are going to do it. Comment on that main post, and is it the wellness page he put it up?
Mm-hmm. He did.
Comment on that one, because that way he'll be able to keep track of how many people we're going to have, and also people from our team will see us doing it and maybe not be as afraid to ask a question or think about doing it as well if they see us commenting on that post.
Yeah, I tagged 4 people. I tagged Pam. I knew she'd probably want to do it. And I tagged 3 other relatively new, all new ambassadors. And Tracy, I messaged Ashley, like, he went through like extremely bad detox. I just knew I was like, he's not going to stay on these products. He stayed on them and he feels so much better.
Good.
And I mean, he is not like a tech savvy person, but I just tagged him in it and I thought, well, we'll see. And he said, okay, I'll do it. So I'm like, I've got to message him and make sure he really would do it, because he's already talking to people.
About Crystal.
I don't know. I guess I could tag her in it, but she hadn't really been working it very much.
No, I